So we'll get back on the program now. I'd like to introduce the President and CEO of Historica Canada, Anthony Wilson-Smith.
Thank you, Tammie. So I guess you thought after Messiah was going to get even better and more interesting and more inspiring. Ha. Actually, it will. I've just got a couple of things, very happy things to get out of the way to say. The first is we're so happy you're all here, and we thank you for being here. Historica Canada is all about the importance of history, of understanding the lessons of history. And there's no, this month, this event, these people and the stories they will tell are a very important part of that history, both good and sometimes things that we as a country have not done so well. So we're delighted to have them and to have you here for that. And also I forgot to say my thanks to the Minister who will be up shortly, in addition to our other speakers and all of you. And a couple of thanks as well. The first is to our friends at Afro Global Television who are here tonight and will broadcast the event on their channels next month. And the other is that bring it together for the next one too. This is the third year we've done this, and this is the third year that the TD Bank Group has been behind it. TD does a lot of stuff with us in this area, specifically Black History Month. Also does a lot of stuff with different cultural communities all over the place, some of which you hear about, a lot of which you don't, but they're a tremendous friend to effort like this, and we're very grateful for that. And on that note, I get to introduce our rep for that. So Lavelle Hodge will be up shortly, who is, and this is the only point I have to go to note songs, it's a great title. Lavelle is the Vice President of North American Fraud Analytics, Financial Crimes, and Fraud Management Groups. So behave. Thank you.
I'm going to have to check his accounts. All right. So, good evening, everyone. So they told me I have to stick to the script, so I'm sorry, I'm going to have to look down a little bit, not my mode of operation. I like to talk, but it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to Raising Our Voices, sharing Black Canadian stories, and to be honoring Black History Month together. How's everyone doing tonight? So on behalf of TD, I'd like to thank Historica Canada for organizing tonight's event and for recognizing the importance of sharing unique stories and experiences of Black Canadians. All throughout the year, Historica Canada helps us explore and learn about what it means to be Canadian in today's world, while also reflecting on our past. And tonight's event celebrates voices, words that have meaning. Voices are powerful. Whether it be Martin Luther King Jr. or Nelson Mandela or the Right Honorable Michel Jean, these voices and many others were all catalysts for change. They have shaped and influenced the world we all live in today. We live in a country rich with diversity of culture, language, and background. And much more, when we foster learning about each other, we collaborate and generate the best outcomes as Canadians. And at TD, we know that our most vital resource by far is our people. And we work together, we unleash our unique power and potential. This is why we encourage diversity and are proud to promote inclusion for our customers, our employees, and our communities. This is what TD is all about. And our commitment to inclusion and diversity runs deep, and it extends beyond our support for tonight's event. For 10 years, we have supported Black History Month programs and honoring individuals and initiatives that have celebrated accomplishments and contributed to the fabric of the nation that we live in today. And these celebrations have grown since 2008, now extending through multiple partnerships, and which support over 60 community groups and organizations across the country, with our level of engagement expanding year after year. And this February, we are supporting 100 events across Canada. I think that deserves a round of applause. I've been on somewhat of a personal journey learning and growth, and I've benefited remarkably from attending a lot of these events. I'm learning from those of you whom I met and have formed long-lasting relationships, and I'm learning from those of you who I have the opportunity to mentor, and I'm learning from those of you who have mentored me. And in the words of one of my idols, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Barack Obama. I hope tonight's events will spark dialogue, it will foster learning, and it'll invite the sharing of our experiences. Thank you, and enjoy the evening.
Again, thank you so much for TD for helping make this possible as well.